As the sun dipped below the horizon, the village of Oju was bathed in a warm golden light. The River Adunni meandered through the village, its surface shimmering with an outwardly glow. The villagers, steamed in their evening routines, were oblivious to the ancient secrets concealed beneath the river's placid waters. Zara, a 16-year-old girl with a restless spirit, stood by the river, her gaze fixed on the gently rippling water. There was something about the river that captivated her, a sense of life and purpose that seemed to emanate from its depths. It was as if the river was whispering secrets only she could hear. Mama Ife, the village elder, appeared from the shadows of the nearby forest. Her presence was most commanding and mysterious. She approached Zara with a knowing gaze, her eyes reflecting the depths of ancient wisdom. The elder's words hinted at the river's deep connection with the spirits of their ancestors, and Zara's heart ached with weight of untold stories and forgotten sins. Nkem, Zara's closest friend, watched from a distance, her face itched with concern. She saw the fixation in Zara's eyes and felt a growing unease in her heart. The river, with its enigmatic allure, seemed to be drawing Zara into a world of unseen dangers. That night, Zara lay in her bed, her mind swelling in the elder's cryptic warning. Sleep eluded her, and as exhaustion claimed her, she was plunged into a vivid, unsettling dream. In this dream, Zara found herself at the river's edge, the water calm but filled with a spectral glow. Whispers drifted on the breeze, faint and haunting, calling her name with an urgency that sent chills down her spine. The reflection in the water was not her own, but that of her ancestors, their faces marked by sorrow and regret. The dream shifted abruptly. Zara wandered through a dark, oppressive forest, where she twisted trees loomed like specters of the dust. The forest was alive with a sense of foreboding and echoes of Mama Ife's cryptic warnings, vibrating through the dense foliage. The past, Zara understood, was not buried, but waiting to surface. Awakening with a start, Zara's heart raced. The dream left an indelible impression, fueling her determination to unravel the river's mysteries and confront the shadows of her lineage. In the days to come, the river's strange phenomena grew more pronounced. Fishes swam in reverse. The river and the waters glowed with an airy luminance at night, and whispers became a constant presence in Zara's ears. The river seemed to beckon her each time, urging her to overcome its hidden truth. Zara sought out Mama Ife, only her source of guidance in the village is the ancient aloe. Inside the elder's hut, the air was thick with scents of burning herbs and a palpable sense of unease. Mama Ife's cryptic advice painted a picture of ancestral betrayal and vengeful spirit. Adunni, the river of the village. Zara's resolve hardened as she absorbed the weight of her ancestors' sins and the daunting tasks ahead. Mama Ife handed Zara an ancient necklace, its surface adorned with unfamiliar symbols. The necklace, imbued with ancestral significance, was both a guide and a challenge. It was said to reveal the way forward, but also to test its bearer's worthiness. On a moonlight night, Zara approached the riverbank once again, clutching the glowing necklace. As her feet touched the water, she was pulled into a realm where the boundaries between the physical and spiritual worlds dissolved. The sky was swirling, ominous purple, and the trees twisted, seemed to writhe with dark energy. The river, illuminated by an ether light, beckoned her deeper into the shore-rail landscape. In this rain, Zara felt the weight of her ancestors' wrongdoings pressing heavily upon her. The spirit of Adunni appeared majestically, an ever-shifting presence that seemed both majestic and formidable. The spirit's gaze was laden with a mix of sorrow and anger, reflecting the long-standing grudges against Zara's ancestors. Zara was faced with a series of trials, each one designed to test her courage, honesty, and selfishness. The trials were not mere obstacles, but profound revelations of her ancestors' greed and betrayal. Zara's first trial took her deep into the river's depths. She sought an ancient artifact, an emblem of her ancestors, avarice, buried in the dark, cold water. The further she descended, the more vivid the vision became. She saw her ancestors, their faces contorted with greed as they attempted to seize the river's power. The struggle against these haunting images tested her resolve, but she persevered, retrieving the artifact from the riverbed. The second trial confronted Zara with the illusion of her ancestors, offering her the power and wealth they had once craved. The temptation was palpable, a seductive whispers that threatened to sway her. Yet, Zara's refusal was steadfast. She chose to honor the river rather than succumb to the same mistakes that had cost her bloodline. In the final trial, Zara faced a heart-wrenching decision. Nkem, her closest friend, was captured by the river's spirit, and Zara was confronted with the choice to save herself or risk everything to rescue her. With unwavering determination, she plunged deep into the river once more, battling against the current and malevolent spirit. Her strength, though waning, was fueled by her love for her friend Nkem and her commitment to break the curse. Emerging from the river with Nkem in tow, Zara was met with the calm of the river and the clearing sky, as if the world itself responding to her victory. Yet, beneath the surface of the river, a shadow lingered, a reminder that while the curse was lifted, this river's spirit remained scared. Zara and Nkem emerged from the river, their exhaustion palpable, but their spirits unbroken. Adunni's presence, once fierce, now softened. The curse was lifted, and the spirits of Zara's ancestors found peace. The river's flow had been restored, symbolizing a renewed harmony between the spiritual and the physical realms. Despite the resolution, Zara could not shake the lingering unease. She gazed into the river once more. She saw a shadow moving beneath the surface, a reminder that the river's soul was still healing. The journey had restored balance, but the scars of the past would take time to mend. Returning to the village, Zara shared the story of her journey, emphasizing the need for respect and reverence for both the natural and spiritual world. The villagers celebrated her return, acknowledging her role as a bridge between the past and the present. Zara stood by the river, feeling a deep connection to her ancestors once more, and the spirits, knowing she had played a part in healing a rift that spanned generations. With the river's gentle flow as her backdrop, Zara felt a profound sense of peace, understanding that while the journey had changed her, it had also restored a fragile balance that will guide her and her village into the future. This is the end of the story, The Soul of the River. If you like this channel, please subscribe for more stories like this.